Good afternoon. This is Dr. Bones live for part four of AYIR in Rewind, and I have a special guest today. I have James for his second appearance on the show from Boardwalk Isabella. Welcome to the show again, James.
Hi, how are you doing, Dr. Bones?
Very well. How about yourself?
Very good indeed. Hi to your listeners.
So today, James, we're going to get to bands that, because of you, I was able to play them and get the good music from you. And we're going to go over a few of those bands, talk about the songs, since this is our year in Rewind, and they've been a big part of it, and most of them are pretty much big fan favorites. So we're going to start off first with a band called Jupiter in Velvet. The song's called Shut Off Your Mind. Right on. That was Jupiter in Velvet. The song's called Shut Off Your Mind off his debut CD, which is out now, and you can pick it up on iTunes, I believe on Amazon as well. And my opinion on this song is it's just one of those like really rockin' tunes, and you can almost picture the band playing it because it's got like that 70s nostalgia feel to it, but it's almost got that 80s kind of pop, but subtle, kind of the cheesy kind of move around with the guitar on stage, and that's what it reminds me of. That's what can really relate and get into the song.
Definitely. I mean, I know Jupiter in Velvet a little bit from social media because he's like us. He's very active out there. Undeniably commercial song was kind of spacey glam rock for me. Very 70s vibe. He's sort of ploughing that field that Bowie did in the 70s, that interplanetary thing going on, and sort of alien groovy reptile thing. Yeah, a really good single. He's done very well for him out there. It's gained him a lot of notoriety around the place, and Yeah, very good, very commercial. Definitely one for the thigh boots, that one.
Yeah, I was excited when I got this. I mean, I was excited when I got all 5 bands that you sent me, and so and it's because it's nice because it's such a diverse variety. And we're gonna get to this band in a few songs, but you know what? I'll just wait till we get to them. Next up, we're gonna go with a band from the LA area called The Open Field, and this is one of their first singles called "Wake This Dream." The Open Field, Wake This Dream. Now, my thoughts on this tune is I liked it from the start because it's nice to hear female vocals kind of coming back around, because that's something that we'll say the alternative indie rock has kind of lacked for a little bit. There has been some, but there hasn't been enough, and now it's coming back. And I love the feel of that song because it's got that kind of melodic undertone of like kind of all like 90s, a little bit alternative grunge, and then just the vocals in general, and just nice hearing a different way of doing it, because like it's that style you don't hear too much, so it's kind of refreshing when someone else is doing it and it's done right, because obviously that can be messed up very easily.
Yeah, I think the important thing to remember about this song is that it's made by a duo, and there are lots of duos out there who are giving it, in the wake of the White Stripes and the Black Keys and the Gravel Tones, bands like that, and Deep Valley indeed, who are playing really raw, loud, raucous rock and roll music as a duo. And this is something a little bit different. This is taking the duo format, but very much more melodic. It's very accomplished, good songwriting. I think there's a lot of potential to come from this band. I don't think they've written their masterwork yet, but I think the potential is there for them to do that, without doubt.
Very well said. It's I just, when I heard it was just like, was one of those things like, caught my ear right away. And usually, when you listen to a song, usually within the first 30 seconds to a minute, whether you're actually going to like the tune or not. I mean, I know it's a quick time to judge, but it's really not, because a lot of stuff can be done in those 30 seconds to a minute. So
yeah, I think 30 seconds is generous. You probably know all you need to know. You know all you need to know in the first 10 seconds of most songs. It's the impact that they give, and you get a certain feeling from the first bar. I mean, if you heard the first bar of All the Young Dudes, you know exactly what it's all about, and it's an anthem in the making, and so yeah.
Well, that's right. Go ahead.
Sorry, Brian, carry on.
No, I was gonna say is you're right, because there have been times where I don't get past 5 seconds. Be listening to it, I'll be like, all right, done, next. But
I think my record is 1 nanosecond.
But yeah, like we said during the break, you can't like everything, and that's the reality of it. So next up,
like you said, it's very, just before,
it's
very melodic. I think that's the important thing to stress with that one. That comes across very loud and clear in that. Yeah, good outfit, definitely.
Completely agree. Next, we're gonna move up to a band from Oklahoma, a really cool band. I just one of those bands. Just like all the tunes are really good. It's like really kind of, all of them are like really kind of moving and get you, wanting to make you like, well, if you're sitting down, get up out of your chair and get rocking. It's one of those ones you want to put the pedal when you're driving too. And hopefully very soon we'll be having them on for an interview. I've been talking to them a few times, and a few times couldn't get everybody together. But the new year awaits, and so is an interview with them. So hopefully in the next few weeks. So the band I'm talking about here is Red Witch Johnny. The song's called Coming Down. All right, Red Witch Johnny coming down. A very cool rockin' tune. And in my eyes, just full out like rock and roll. Like I love the kind of raspy, almost kind of like bluesy voice to the whole deal. And it just got, in fact, it seems like to me it's got a lot of classic blues riffs in there too, which is also very cool. Just like the whole composition of the song.
Yeah, absolutely. I know these guys from social media as well. They're a great bunch of fellas. Yeah, funky, swampy, sliding music. It's sleeves rolled up, rough, raw and ready, straight ahead rock and roll, honest as the day as long, and direct to your door. There's no messing with these guys, and I love them. I think, if one thing I would say to them is that, at some point in the future they'll come out of the shadow, like all of us, I reckon, come out of the shadow of our influences and have the confidence to really send their songwriting into the stratosphere. And I think that it's clear that they wear their heart on their sleeve and their influences as well. From I can hear Led Zeppelin and Black Crowes and Skinner and 70s rock in there. And yeah, they're a great bunch, and they could do good things, definitely.
You know what? You're absolutely right, and just the fact you're right, they are like a really good bunch of guys. Just by talking to them back and forth on Twitter, they give you a good feel that these guys are serious about what they do, and but they can still kind of relax and be good about everything. When you can have the complete opposite end of the spectrum, where they say a few words, and I've had I've had a few bands like that, and one. I'm not gonna say who the band was, but let's just say after. Well, they're probably not listening anyway. So the band's called the Dull Rollers out of New York City.
Well done.
Yeah. Well, to put it nicely, I was not impressed at all.
No, okay.
And if I had a dump button to mute every F-bomb and so on and so forth, they said, it's like, okay, guys, during one of the songs, like, you guys got to tone it down. I don't mind a little bit, but this is overkill. So
no, it makes a difference when the people in the band have got a personality and approachable as well. Yeah. I'm really surprised you said they're from Oklahoma, because I thought they lived on Twitter. I was certain of it.
Oh no, they're from New York.
No, I'm talking about Red Witch Johnny now.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Oh, sorry. I was still stuck on the other one.
You're still there in New York, aren't you? You can't let it go.
Yeah. But you know what? That's just one band, and I've got a few other bands out there that have been great. So one's not going to ruin it for me.
Yeah, don't worry
But
about it.
yeah, yeah. Well, it happens. So, but next up, we're gonna get to another one of the bands you passed along to me. This song is called "Kerosene" by a band called Kill for Eden.
Got Little bit of pain never hurt no one. Your sexuality, well, it's like ecstasy. When you come with me. Set your mind and body free. You got me on fire, honey. Drench me with your kerosene. Gonna light up the night sky. Sugar, burn your love, burn your love, burn your love into me. Got me going on fire, honey. Drench me with your kerosene. Drench me with your kerosene. Gonna light up the night sky. Sugar, burn your love, burn your love, burn your love into me.
Kill for Eden, Kerosene. Now, this is a very rockin' tune, but you can't tell me that the 80s rock in there is not prominent, at least with the vocal harmonies.
Oh, definitely. They've got that kind of Mark Langer production thing going on, that kind of Def Leppard stroke AC/DC feel to the production. It's a very good sound. I mean, very strong and full. Very good vocals from Lila D'Souza and good guitar playing from Dave Garfield. You can tell he's been listening to a lot of Page and Blackmore. And they got that kind of Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple thing going, that's for sure. What I would say, very good song. They'll be looking for the song that can take them through, though, a really commercial song that can take them over the edge, because otherwise they're going to get lost. I think also they got to watch that they'll probably find this a bit harsh for me saying this, but they got to watch out for promoting just Lila the singer on her own. I think that will have a negative effect. I think they should promote themselves fully as a band. And they'll have much more as an impact, and much more sort of go ahead as a unit. That's my feeling about Kill for Eden. Good band, though, very good band.
No, I agree with that, and I'm not knocking the '80s influence. I just think I really like it, and but you're right. I mean, marketing is about the band as a whole, not necessarily as a solo, because in that case, that means stuff like that, it can cause some issues, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think it's going to alienate. Personally, my personal opinion about that is going to alienate some of the audience by just going that one route. Where they're much stronger, I think, as a 4 or 5 piece, which is what they are. Yeah, I mean, they got the guitarist Dave Garfield looks great, full on rock and roll, and they should go for it like that. It's my personal opinion, because they've clearly got the tools, they've got the playing ability, and the songwriting is there in potential, and they got a really hard-hitting sound, and clearly there are some commercial genes in there that are looking to come out and really get across. And I think it's going to take that for them to rise above the crop of bands who are similar to them.
You know what? You're absolutely right. And the other thing I noticed too, and I was just thinking about this while we were talking, is the soloing by Dave. Just the style reminds me of like a mix of like the 80s and 90s. I mean, very cool solos, but that's what kind of stands out to me. It's like, hearing that, you can think of a couple of songs that that style would be, and it's cool because it's nice when they go back and kind of either put like a new spin on it or put it like a different twist. I mean, it's nice how it can come out and sound different than you expect it to.
Yeah, but that's the challenge for all of us with mine earlier periods of music, is to take what you need from it, but also to put a bit of your own feel on top of it, and that's what gives you the originality that we're all striving for. It's very important. Otherwise, you can sound, and I'm not saying this about Dave Garfield per se, but one can sound like an imitation of the past, rather than taking the best elements of it and putting your own spin on it, as you say.
Oh, that's right, and that's the thing that some bands run into. They're too much like it. And people want to hear new stuff. They want to hear a different spin on that sort of thing, and that's what makes it interesting. That's what gets people's attention again, because they know what, I can pick this out, but it's still a cool tune because it's new, it's different, it's got this, that, and the other thing. So next up, we're gonna move to a very intricate band who, from what you've told me, James, is pretty much finished and assembled.
Very nearly, 90% there.
So, with that being said, we're going to get to your single, which has been played all over in the US, over here in Canada, and in the UK. It's been quite the tune and quite the chart topper, and a really good one too. So, We're going to listen to Boardwalk Isabella. I love saying that name. You know that, James. And here we go with Resurrection Man. Boardwalk Isabella Resurrection Man, and I already started talking about it before I even played it. But like I said before and in the interview as well, that I really love this tune because it's so one of those ones that just gets you moving. It's got all the different elements of kind of the pop and the rock and a little bit of funk here, and just it's got all these different types of music kind of wrapped into one, and the arrangement of it is just fantastic. And like I said before, like we talked about, this song's been played like literally across the world, and it's just such a great song, and no wonder it's catching on because it's just one of those ones that it's gonna hopefully catapult you even further because there's not enough good things I can say about the song. We could be here long.
Thank you for that. Your check's in the post.
Yeah.
It's since we last spoke on the interview, it's just It's been amazing. We got taken on by the 365 Global Network with J.L. Hensley, who's been an incredible supporter of independent music. And now this song's been played in 179 countries on 100 plus radio stations. It's on rotation with 37 or 8 of them and getting 40 to 50 plays per day, which I think you'll agree for an independent artist with zero budget is incredible statistics. And we've been truly blessed that the song has been doing the business because it is down not to hype, and it's not down to promo budgets, and it's not down to any other contacts at all. It's down purely to the music, and and that's the best thing you could have as a musician, is that your song is doing the talking.
It's absolutely phenomenal, to say the least, how well you guys have done.
Yeah, we have. I don't want to come across as if we've made it. We're very far from made it, but we've made a fantastic start with that, and we just imagine what would it be like if there wasn't actually a budget behind us, taking us across to the mainstream radio. But I'm loving where we are right now, and I'm loving the fact that this rise in independent music power is beginning to take effect. And as I said to you last time, I'm certain that it's going to be the new mainstream in time to come. And all the people you've had on tonight, they're really good promoters of independent music, and they all help each other. And I think that's a really important characteristic of where we are in independent music now. So many people you see are just kind of selfish and want things for themselves. You can think of many celebrated stars who do that, but I think you find the kind of warmth and generosity and help that you find within the independent music scene is just absolutely inspiring. And I know we've been the beneficiary of it, and I'm glad to pay it forward in my own way.
Well, no, you're absolutely right, because I mean, so many people, so many bands have met like through the social media and have been helping each other. I mean, my guest last night, Grim, there's another band in his area, Analog Wave, and they met pretty much through Twitter and hearing each other on the show and that sort of thing. Now they're helping each other out, and a lot of bands know each other already and saying, yeah, we know them, we play them, we're actually playing a show with them on this date. So it's people, the bands are paying it forward and helping each other out. And it's nice to see, because this way, it helps everybody's exposure.
Yeah, that's the whole feature of it. I think people have dropped that ego thing in order to participate fully in that. And when they do, the payoffs are incredible, because everybody can help everybody else. And, not many of the people I see on social media right now in the independent sphere have got large budgets to play around with. So, we have to find another way. And we talked last time about the promotion strategy that Broadway Isabella came up with, which has done fantastically well for us. And if anybody wants to approach me and learn more about it, then they can come to me through Twitter. We can pass that on to them. But we do it in our own way anyway. I try and recommend people to different shows. You asked me one time for some recommendations, and I was happy to do that. We played some of them tonight and talked about their songs. They're all good people, and it just shows you the depth of talent out there that doesn't get played on the mainstream, but it's having to create its own mainstream. And I think that's a really important way forward.
Absolutely. And we have another band, and possibly one after this to get to, so we're going to get to Lux Lane, and the song is called A Million Hours.
Today try too hard to believe we can live our lives if they're just dreams, and we talk about it and we're undecided. A million hours just wasted away, and we fight about it.
All right, that was Lux Lane with A Million Hours. Bit more of a mellow tune, but very good acoustic tune at that. Kind of soft vocals and a decent melody.
Yeah, I know these guys as well. They're great supporters, very generous supporters of independent music. I think very good vocals on that. I haven't heard that song before. Usually it's more straight up hard rock that they do. That reminds me of a very, 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 very English version of Aerosmith. And I think probably it's like every rock band is duty bound to write a song that their fans can put a cigarette lighter on to. And I think that is Lux Lane's version of that one.
Well, the song is on an EP called A Million Hours, and they said it's pretty much just an extended version of their upcoming album in February of next year, The Story of Our Lives. But it's still a very good tune, and I have a few of the other tunes off that EP, and they're a lot more rockin' than that one. Not that it's not a good tune, but
yeah,
a little bit more in depth. So we're gonna get to the last tune of the day here. This is Your Little Fantasy by Braver Than Fiction.
Every night I face it.
Alright guys, even though the song is still going, we're kind of cutting it close in time, so we're going to try to get everything in here. This is Braver Than Fiction, Your Little Fantasy. Now, from what we've heard, the song's almost done. It's a great tune, and I just love the melody to it. So what we're going to do actually is we're going to do it justice, and we're going to come back in a minute here because we're not going to have enough time to discuss this song. So let's do it justice, and after the song's finished, we'll be back on again in a few minutes and discuss it. How's that sound?